Hi everyone, it's Desiree. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me for another video. Today I'm going to be setting up my envelopes and not too much in my budget planner, actually a little bit in my budget planner for the new month for June. So in my regular planner, I always do a setup video just to prep everything for the upcoming month. So that's what I plan on doing also in my cash envelope system. So I'm actually gonna first start off with my wallet because there's some things I want to get out of here, like all this change. I have so much change and it gets very, very heavy. So I have a little container off to the side I'm just going to put change into, and I actually need to take it to the bank and change it into, just get into the bank. I'll have to count all this money I have off to the side, which I'll show in a little bit. Okay, so I have this little container. Actually, it's full. I'm gonna have to take care of this soon. Okay, and then that is that. Okay, this, I believe this random dollar. I think, oh, this is going back to the bank. So I do have some money in here that's going back to the bank. So I just leave it in here and then take that back. I do have some envelopes here since it's all a fun little mess up on my end buying the wrong binder system for this, but these don't fit in here since they're punched from my other binder systems. So I just stick them in here in this back pocket while when I think I'm gonna use them. So I have family, beauty, Target, household, and home decor. I did use money from all of these, so I'm gonna put them back in my binders. So that the wallet's done at least, and it's so much lighter, thankfully. All right, so these I'm gonna put back into here just to get them back in these binders, and in no particular order. I just like put them in. Okay, so all right, cool. So those are all back where they're supposed to be. Now, I do have, I believe in this one, I have an extra debt. Do I have extra debt? Okay, it's not in this one. Actually, I do want it to be in this one, so let me change this up. So here's the extra debt envelope. Okay, so I'm gonna take this extra debt envelope and I'm actually putting it in here because these are the ones that I don't pull as much from in this category, and I really don't pull this one at all until the end of the month, and I just take the money out. I don't actually physically pull the envelope out. So I'm gonna take this and put this back here. I'm actually going to take the money out too, because now that it's the end of the month, at the end of the month, I'm going to take this money out and pay it towards my credit card. So I have 150, and I'm just going to zero this out so I can start over on this tracker, or in this envelope. Okay. And then I'm actually gonna put this back in my wallet, and then I'll just make this payment once I get it back in the bank. All right, so that's going back. And then in here, let me see what else I have to fix. That one's good. This one is treat yourself. Okay. Oh, let me put this back actually. In here, this tracker. Go back here. All right, so that one is good. Now in here, I do have one envelope that I want to change up, which is my rent one. So this was my rent since May was, what do they call it? Like a magic month. I had 5 paydays from my full-time job. I didn't have to put as much aside from each paycheck, which was nice for rent, but June is not a magic month. I just have 4 paydays, so I'm going back to my tracker that has the 4 paydays instead of the 5. So this time around I'll have to save $275 per check. And then eventually I'm gonna get rid of these and make new ones because my rent is increasing in July. So I will have to make a new tracker, which is not a big deal, but that's a bummer. And now I'm gonna have to pay more. So I'm gonna have to save more per check once July comes around. But I just wanted to put my new tracker in here so I can start tracking for June. All right, so that one is good. And then I think that's it from here. All right, and now I'm gonna go into my savings. Okay, so the only one I'm pulling from here is this one. Okay, so since May is done, I'm just taking this and I'm going to put this money into a two different categories. So I think half of this is gonna go to debt and then half is gonna go to something to treat myself. So that's kind of how I'm gonna divvy this up for now, unless I have something else more pressing that needs to go to. But for now, I feel like that's a good way to break this up. So I have 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, $95. So 95 divided by 2 is 47. So I think I'm gonna do 50 towards debt and then the rest towards, so it's not exactly half, but I'll put a little bit more towards the debt. And then I'll have what, 45, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, $45 towards my treat yourself envelope, which I believe, I always forget which one it's in. Is it in here? Yeah, it is. Okay, so I'm just gonna stick 45 in here. And this one is now going to have, okay, so I'm adding 45 in here. So now this one's going to have 175. Yeah, 175. Nice. All right, let me stick the money in actually before I forget. Cool. 175. I'm excited for this one. I have like a big splurge item that I'm saving up for, so yeah, it's gonna be a bit, but I'm super excited. All right, so that one is good, and then I'm gonna take this 50, and this 50 is gonna go in my wallet. So now I had 150, now I have $200 to pay towards my debt, which is pretty good. All right, so I'm just gonna add this 50 to here, so that'll pay towards the debt that I owe, pay down that credit card. I'm really excited about that. All right, cool. So this savings challenge is done. Now I'm gonna grab the new one. Since May is done, I'm gonna grab the June one. Okay, here is the next savings challenge. This is from Plan with Ilysse. I will have it linked down in the description, but look how cute this one is with the little suns. So I get to color in suns. Love it. All right, so this is the new one. Just gonna stick back in here and actually stick this back into the binder. This is my savings challenge binder. Okay, I think I put it here. Okay. All right, cool. So that is all good to go now. I think that was it. Everything else is still working on these, as you can see. So yeah, still have a ways to go with these challenges, but I really like this monthly one because it's pretty quick, and then I get to, like, as you saw, I get to figure out what I'm going to do with the money after, and I'm really happy with the way that was split up. So yeah, super excited about that. Now the last thing I'm going to do is I am going to take this budget planner that I set up already. In future videos, I plan on doing this part in this video, but for now, this is already set up with all of my payments that are coming out of my account. And then the washi is just my way of knowing which paycheck it's coming out of. what pay period it's coming out of. So I just did something a little different for myself on that, just to keep myself a little bit organized. I am going to, I think I'm going to set this one up, at least for the first one, and write in my categories. So let me go into my wallet. So basically what I'm going to do is just write in all of these different envelopes that I have. So I have spending, which I do the same amounts on these, but I'll write those in later. Groceries, eating out, coffee, buffer. Okay, so those are the envelopes I always have in my wallet. All right, and then the next one are going to be, I'm just gonna write out all of these. Yeah, all right, so I have electronics, auto repair. That way I can do my cash planning for the next pay period. Furniture, gifts, holiday decor. And then you can see my categories that I have, because I have a bunch. And I plan on adding a couple more, hopefully soon. Registration, extra debt, and I believe this one is, oh yeah, treat yourself. Treat yourself. Okay, so that is the first binder. And then next is this one right here. This one, like I said, I pull from this one a lot more during the week. So I have Disney, family, beauty, Target, household, which I definitely need some more money in there. Spent everything already. Home decor, content, planner stuff, clothing, and I believe the last one is Costco. But I haven't been putting money in this one. But yeah, now I'm gonna put it in Costco. And then the last one I'm gonna do, okay, this one, because I ran out of, I don't have as much space. I need to redo this sheet that I made, but I'm gonna do Go Wild. And this one's gonna be Go Wild and Savings. I'll do both in here in this Go Wild and Savings, because there's some things in here that I like to plan ahead for, like this challenge right here, the roll the dice one. I do plan ahead on this one, so I want to make sure I do the $12 plus whatever I'm gonna do for Go Wild. Okay, so that one is set up, and then the other one I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna do this one later, I think. Yeah, I'll do that one later. Okay, I think that's it for I think I'm good. I'm all set up. All right, so that is gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys have been enjoying this content. I'm having fun making it. I'm actually, like, this has been super helpful for me just to staying on budget and saving, which has been awesome. So yeah, really enjoying this system. So I hope you are enjoying watching these videos. If you are, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you wanna see more, please hit that subscribe button, and I hope to see you in the next one.